Hi everyone, it's Gail, and I am going to do a little desk clean off today. I have so many projects going, it's driving me crazy. So I thought I would do a little what's on my desk and try and kind of finish a few things up. So first, let's say hi and hugs to Christy, Vanessa, See Clearly, and Brandy. Thank you so much for watching and for your nice comments. Okie dokie. So the other day we made these little flips. I don't know. What did I call them? Flip Quint journal card or something like that. Anyway, we made these, and I showed you all of them except I think like the last three I made or something. So I'm just going to show them to you real quick, decorated. Just they're all the same, you know, in terms of how they flip out and make their little journal cards. I have a video, and I'll try and remember to link it on how to make these, but I just for the most part I just put clusters on them, which is great because, you know, we make all these clusters and we may as well be using them, right? So so yeah, I just wanted to show you. I can't remember, that was the one I originally made, so I know you've seen that one, but I couldn't remember which ones I hadn't shown you. So there they all are. They've been sitting on my desk so that I could show you. I'm going to now put them over here for filing into my ephemera basket. Okay, and then of course I have the traveler's notebook from yesterday. We're going to get to that. But I wanted to look here in this little journal. This is kind of my journal without using digitals. And so I wanted to show you this because I put this in. This was one of the projects from Roxy's weekly challenge, and I was hoping to put it on the front here and glue it down, but it's too big, so I just covered the back with another feed sack fabric and put it in there. But I think there's a few more things to do on this before we can call it done. I don't know. I've got it looks like I've got, oh, these I need to make some little like journal cards to put in there. So let's see, I guess we'll use the wallpaper. Let me find it here. Oh goodness. Okay. I have too many things of Tim Holtz here. All these wallpapers. Mini wallpapers. Okay, let's just work with these. I have this that I'm wondering if I cut it down a little, I could maybe make something to go in there, and that goes kind of nice with it too, doesn't it? So let's just use this piece of paper, and we're gonna back it. I mean, we could just go with this, but I'm gonna back it just because it's not very sturdy, and so I would like it to be a bit more sturdy, so I'm gonna cut it right about there for this one. And maybe we want to put a tab on it, I'm thinking. Yeah, so I appreciate you crafting along with me today and just letting me get a few things done here, because yeah, I'm feeling like there's unfinished things all over, and I don't work well like that. So let's see, maybe what I'll do, I think this could be a little bit thicker. So I'm going to make this to about here-ish. Just kind of right there. And then how deep do I want it? Probably about at that flower. That's some precise measuring right there. I think at about that flower. And about midway on that flower. Hey, whatever works, right? Okay. Yeah, I'd like to get this one finished up, and then it will appear randomly at in my Etsy store, which is cinnamon tea. And I wanted to chat with you about that a little bit. I think I'll back these before I do the corners. I've had so many questions about yeah, I'll just use this paper. No, I think I'm going to use straw paper. It's a little bit thicker. Let me grab a piece here. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to chat with you a little bit about the lack of journals, I guess I would say, in my Etsy shop. Because especially folks who are new to my channel, I answer this same question over and over and over as I went to your Etsy store, why don't you have any journals? Well, I'm very blessed in that my journals sell very quickly, and so I list it and pretty much it goes. So that's why there's not journals listed in my Etsy. Now, the other question I get is, could I buy the journal that you're working on in your videos? A couple of years ago, I stopped doing custom orders because my list was getting long and it was stressing me out. And so I stopped doing, at that point, custom orders. And also at that point, I also stopped letting people speak for, I guess is how you would say it, journals. Because it was kind of like, I mean, on some of my journals, there's a lot of people who would like to get it, you know? And so that didn't seem quite fair either. And then I tried the method of announcing the time and date of the listing of journals. Well, that, first of all, it was stressful for me because I mean, I had to set an alarm to remember to get it published on my Etsy. And then I'd spend the rest of the afternoon answering messages from people who were disappointed that they didn't get it, you know, and that made me sad. So at that point, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to finish a journal, list it on my Etsy, and let the universe decide who's going to be the new owner of that journal. So that's what I've been doing. And I feel like, honestly, it's the most fair, really, to those who would like one of my journals because, yeah. And if you favorite my Etsy shop and put on your notifications, then you should get an update when I list something new. And so anyway, all that to say that. Now, I will say there is a slight advantage for people, at least I think it's quarterly. My people who are on my Patreon, and support me that way. They have, it's like a early bird notification. It's one of their benefits for belonging to my Patreon. And so they'll get, I'll do a video and say this, I'm going to list this journal at this time and day. And so they get, you know, they get a little heads up is what they get. An early bird notification. So, but I just have found that just, when I get done, just going ahead and, listing has worked the best, and been the most fair. And, you know, I haven't had people sitting on their computer for half an hour refreshing, waiting for a journal to be listed and then being disappointed because they didn't get it. And I don't know. I think there's something with internet speed or something like that really kind of, you know, gives you an advantage or not, you know, depending on your internet speed. So, yeah. So anyway, that is the scoop with journals in my Etsy. So I'm doing this. I'll be kind of finishing this one up. We'll look through it real quick after we do these. I think I'm just gonna do, hopefully, maybe a tag out of just this if it's big enough. Let's see. Get my punch here. So anyway, I hope that helps. You know, it's a lovely problem for me to have, but it can be frustrating for those who would like to have a certain journal or whatever. So I don't know. I think it's the most fair way to do it is the way I've been doing it. So so that's the scoop there. So I don't know if that's, I might as well, even though I don't need it for this, I might as well do another one if it will fit. Will it fit? Oh, just. Okay, cool. Well, that piece of paper's used up. Cool. Alrighty then. Let's do this thing. Yeah, I probably wanted distress, don't I? Yeah, so anyway, that is an often asked question. Another often asked questions is about my glue. And this is a knitting needle cap from the knitting department of Hobby Lobby. And then this is a pin dangle that was a gift, but there's sellers on Etsy for those. So that's another frequently asked question. I do get questions about my tear ruler, which is listed on my Gail's Favorite Things. Gail's Favorite Things is the Amazon affiliates part of my website, and it is where if you shop through my Gail's Favorite Things for whatever you buy on Amazon, craft supply, on my list or not, anytime you shop through that link on my website, I get a little something from Amazon at no cost to you. So I appreciate very much people shopping through there, because it's just another little way to support what I do, and it's stuff, you know, you'd be ordering from Amazon anyway. I order through there too. I don't know if I get a little commission on my own things. I don't know. I hope so, because heaven knows I tend to shop through there. We love Lara bars, and I can buy a box of Lara bars on Amazon for, you know, very reasonably. So so I always buy the Lara bars through there. But yeah, my son is my website guy, and he has it all set up so there's categories, like there's organization, there's supplies, there's stuff like that, so that you can find the things that I enjoy working with. For instance, I bought the scan and cut, you know, because I've been having trouble with this hand. So I bought the scan and cut so I don't have to do as much as much fussy cutting. And once I use it and see if I enjoy it, then I will have my son put it on my favorite things. But I need to give it the test. So tomorrow, I'm not going to do any filming, and my husband and I are going to attempt to figure out the scan and cut. So I'm excited. I think it'll be fun, and I am fully expecting that it may you know, kind of ruin a few things, because I don't know how dark the outline has to be before it, you know, in order for it to recognize it. So that'll be part of the learning curve. Okay, I think I'll use this one. So that is that. While I'm talking about, you know, social media sort of things, I do have an Instagram. It's Gail Augustinelli, and then there's an underline CT, which is the abbreviation for my Etsy shop, Cinnamon Tea. So that is on Instagram. And then on Facebook, it's not a group, it's just kind of like a business page, and it's called Cinnamon Toast. And that's my business page on Facebook. And so I post, you know, I post things that I make, you know, like I always post all my challenge things, and that sort of stuff. So yeah, and all of that information is always in the description box of my videos. So I need to file this. See, this is what I'm doing today. I'm trying to clean up a little bit. So I'm not just going to toss that. I'm going to put it where it belongs. Okay. So I want to do a little something to decorate these. This one, I'm thinking maybe just one of my long labels from Pink Monarch might just, because I have these long ones. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be wonderful. Yeah, see, just that on there would be good. Just a little something to decorate that front. So yeah, that's the scoop there. Most asked questions. I don't know what else. Often the questions are just based on whatever video. But I will say it's really helpful, not just for me, but for, I'm sure, other YouTubers, that before you ask a question, to kind of scan the comments to see if it's already been asked. Because sometimes I'll get the same question, 25 times on a video, and it's like, I've already answered that. So it just saves the YouTuber time, and so that's a thought to keep in mind. How about some people? Because this book is all about Tim Holtz people. I'd like to use some that I haven't used in here. I don't think I've used this little couple, but are they too big? They might be a bit big. He's cute. We could put him sitting on something. I feel like they're a bit big, so maybe this is an opportunity to use our sitting people. Now, these two ladies, I feel like I've used them already, but I have another little lady sitting back here. Oh, it's a couple. Okay, we're going to use those folks on those two. I need to give them something to sit on. And I'm good with them being very similar because they're in side-by-side pockets, you know. I always kind of, my go-to is a ticket to have them sitting on. So let's see how that looks. Can't even see the ticket. There we go. Yeah, maybe that. And then, what would you like to sit on, mister? How about Flippo's Lake? That right there. Okay, cool. Just a couple quick little tags or journal cards. I don't know which to call them because they do kind of have a little bit of a tag topper to them. That's a question I've gotten is what's the difference between a tag and a journal card? And really not much of anything as far as I can see. I mean, a tag, you know, a tag has the V cut often. And then a journal card is generally a rectangle, you know. So, but, you know, you can write on both of them. I've also gotten that question, you know, what do you put all that stuff in there for? And that is why, because it's more space to write, and it gives it personality is the other thing, I think. So anyway, all good questions, but yeah, I truly would appreciate you guys just skimming the comments before you ask a question, just to see if it's been asked and answered, because you know you can see the other person's answer there. So it just saves time, because as I've told you before, I spend 3 to 4 hours a day on correspondence. So anything you can do to help me, and God bless some of you. Lynn, you come to mind right off the bat, that have helped me by giving an answer to a viewer's questions, and then it's like, yes, okay, I don't have to type that out, you know. So I really appreciate your help. Okay, so yeah, there's that. Just all sorts of full of chattiness today, aren't I? About this and that's about pretty much, you know, whatever comes into my brain. Yeah. Okay, so just gonna sit him on the edge, kind of there. Okay, cool. So we got those done. We'll get those into the page. Let's see. Yeah, I'm fairly close, but kind of far away. So I'll just show you. So there's those two. And then this one, super simple, but it'll be cute. So let's see what they look like put in the page. And it's a matter of finding the page, of course. Where are ya, you little pockets, yeah? There they are. Okay, so this one's gonna go in here. Yay, fits perfect. Put you in here. Oh, cute. They're having a little convention there in their pockets. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that makes me super happy. Okay, let's just make sure I haven't missed anything else in here. That's cute. Let's see. This needs something, doesn't it? Ookie dookie. We need to make a journaling card for that one. Okay. So, this time I'm going to use this paper, this thicker paper. What would this? Oh, no, that's awful. However, this one. Nope. Oh, maybe something light. Like, you could write on this side. So I think I might use that piece of paper. Okay, and let's see. We're going to need to cut that off at about this thing of writing. I'm going to move my tab punch over. I don't need it just now. I might need it for this. Okay. And then how wide do we want you? Probably about the A right there. About there-ish. Okay. I'm making some fun scraps. Okay, let's just make sure this fits. Yep. Oh, just right to the top of the page. Perfect. Okay. I think I'm going to round the corners of this too. I don't need to back this because it's thicker paper than the wallpaper. So to me, this is a journal card. So we could put some big people on this, which I do kind of like to use the bigger people when I can, because I don't often have a big enough space to do that. So oh my gosh, we watched a crazy movie last night. Oh my gosh. Well, I got kind of sucked into it because Russell Crowe was in it. But it was called Unhinged, and it was a crazy movie. To say I would recommend it, I don't know that I would. But if you like the element of surprise and you don't mind violence, it was fine. Let's see. Let's use groups. Granted, I have that group of ladies on there, but see, these are too wide. So these are going to be kind of interesting to try and use because they are wide. Oh my gosh, look at those little kids. That's adorable. I'm using those. So anyways, yeah. I said to Mike, I don't know if this movie's good for my heart. I mean, I literally went several times. I literally did. Okay. Gosh, I kind of just like that, because I don't want to cover up this writing. I could put some lace or something up there, maybe. I don't know. I'm just going to glue on my people. Seems like, oh, got a little something there. All right. Yeah, so we watched that, and then we started watching a series called The Serpent on Netflix, and it's based on true events, apparently. And I was drawn to it because it takes place in the 70s, and it's always kind of fun to see the clothes and the music and everything. So we started that. It's a little confusing to me. Sometimes I'm not good at, getting the plot right off, but I think it'll come to me eventually. Okay, isn't that cute? Now, what would we like to put at the top? You know what would be fun is, I wonder if I have a small, I do. I have this small punch. I kind of want to do a little of the wallpaper across there. Do I have? Oh, wait. I have these little strips. Never mind, we don't need you. I think I'll just put that across there. I need to clean up the wallpaper mess too. It's starting to bug me. Okay, and then we'll just trim off. So we need to trim it right about there. Just put this back in here for now. Yeah, that'll be cute. Just a little something to decorate that blank space. So yeah, we were gonna watch another Star Wars movie, but my daughter in Denver called, and the Star Wars movie would have taken us like 2.5 hours, and so we would have had to stay up late. And us two old people, we don't stay up late, so we said, oh, let's get a shorter movie. Well, little did I know what we were in for. Cheesy peasy. Okay, so that's that little card, and I love that. Okay, so that's going to go in there. And isn't that fun? Okay, great. That one's done. All right. Oh, we need something for here. Need a journaling card for there. Need something in both of these. So I'm just going to do in those. Hang on. I'm going to do these Triple V Vintage index cards, because they're so good to journal on, and they look kind of cool sticking out. So that takes care of that. I just need something for there. Gosh, I can't believe I don't have something in my ephemera that would go there. Let's just see what else. Okay, this is all good. And these are from my friend Lorette, that one and that one. Oh, we need little things for there. Okay, I have an idea for there. I put that tag in there, which is good. And then I put tags in these already. I don't think I showed you that. I should put that little tag in that one. Why are you going sideways? There we go. I put this one in here, and then in the back I put this one. So that pocket's all done. This one's done. Got something in my sack, and that's done. So really it's just this. Let's see real quick here. Let's look in here for a quick sec. I've got some pocketed, well, this is like, it's like a journaling card, but it's got a pocket in it. The paper is not in keeping with what I want, though. This one looks a little more Tim Holtzy. No. And then I have this little pocket. Now that I like. That's cute. And a pocket doesn't always have to go on, you know, glued on your page. This can be like a pocket tag. So what I think I'm going to do is cover the back of it with this, and that way we're good to go. Let's see. Oh goodness, yeah. I just have felt like my desk it's starting to come in on me, you know, and so I just really needed to have a what's on my desk day and sort of finish some stuff up. So we'll get this on there, and then we'll do a little flip through of this journal, and like I say, it will be then on my Etsy in the coming days. Let's just say that. The coming days. Usually I get it on the next day, but again, I just don't want the pressure of having to do it at a certain time, because sometimes, like, if I say 10 o'clock in the morning, something's going to be listed, well, then I can't be filming at that time. And so it kind of messes me up like that. So okay, put that back in the bin. So now this can be journaled on both sides, which would be good. A little bit hanging over there. Okay. Okay, put you in there. There. And now the back can be journaled on if one wants to. It's a little wrinkly where these buttons were, but it's okay. Or these little pearls. It'll be fine. Okay, so let's take a look through. So we've got one of the wonderful padded hearts from Padded Heart Company. And then we start with these ladies. Go in, have this little thing that I showed you. Got crinkle paper from Rhonda Without an H. This one with a journal card here. And then one of the Triple V Vintage index cards. This one that I showed you, this is a Corey Dahman pocket. Some real life wallpaper with a flip and a little tag in there that also has some wallpaper on it. And then, oh, we still have this one. I know what I was going to do with that though. We'll continue the, continue the flip through. This is cute with fun little tags in it. Like I say, this one's from Lorette. She is Vintage Paper Girl. That is a section of a jewel design. Here's the middle of our signature with a little a journal card in a belly band, and then this little decorated page, and then now the index cards. This we just did. This one, and these cute people that we did. You just saw that. See, and I knew I'd use those ladies. I used those ladies on. This is one of the five journaling card thingamajiggies into this little pocket that I made, and then it's got this cute little, this is one of my mixed media backgrounds. And then this one, once again, with a flip and a journaling card. And on this side, the one we did today. And then on this side, there's a little pocket here. This is Two Sisters General Store. And then I put this little booklet in that I had made. It's one of the accordion booklets. And I got a question the other day about how do you put the pages in. You just glue them. Just glue. And that goes in the sack. And then there's this side. This flips out. You almost have to take that little girl out to be writing on that. And then there's a bag at the back with this little tag in it. So that was super fun. That was a fun one. I want to do some journals that are sort of use it up sort of journals, and using some digitals that I have, and also I think as well probably a lot of the ephemera that I have created over time. Okay, now that is gonna pop open. So what we're gonna do is put some eyelets in and do the closure. How we doing time-wise? Oh man, time flies when you're trying to do what's on your desk. Okay, the way I do this is I grab my ruler and a pen, and my I'm 9 inches, and so I come up here. I'm gonna go this way just because it's easier. And I put a little dot at 4.5 right there. And then I do that on the other side as well. 4.5. Okay. And then we'll just do our little punch. Oop. And I want the 3/16. So I'm just going to do a punch here where that dot is. And let's see, I'm going to use this. And then I'll just use some sari silk or something to bind this with, you know, have a little bow on the edge. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one. We'll do, oops, right here. And one of these. And squish it. There we go. Oh, I gotta squish that a little bit better. It's a little pokey on that side. There we go. Okay, and then I'll just thread some sari silk or ribbon or something through there and tie that. So that one is done except for the signing, which I'm going to do so I don't forget. Because as you know, I encourage people to sign all their work, just like any other artist. You're a journal artist, so okay, where'd my pen go? There it is. Was hiding. Okay, and so right down here. $2021. Oops. There we go. All signed. Just have to put the ribbon on it and we're good to go. So yes, so this is going to get put over there in my, that's going to be for sale part. Okay. Then I think we'll work on this. The other thing I have on my desk is, I'll show you, is this pile. And these are accordion folders that need to be decorated, but we're just gonna do those another day, I think. I'd like to get the journals done that I want to get done. So we were decorating this a little bit. Oh, and I found this, and this is just a cutoff of the paper. This again is the Blue Fern composition. And I think this looks awesome in there as like a journal card. So I just wanted to kind of work on that a little bit. Let's round the edges. Okay, and then what I was thinking is that there might be some ephemera that is in the ephemera pack that we could decorate this with. Okay, maybe a little bit down here. It's not going to show that much, so I'm just going to do where it's a little lighter. Okay, so what do we have in our ephemera pack? Let me find it. Here we go. This is cool. What if we did that and that? Where's that scan and cut when you need it, right? So yeah, so once I finish this video, I am gonna do a little cleanup and try and restore some order to my craft room. Just a week's worth of filming and projects. That is what we have going on here. These kind of labels are hard to cut out, I think, with the little jiggy jaggies. As far as a fussy cutting thing, I kind of prefer them to be straight, but it does give them more personality, I guess. Okay, let's give that some Distress ink to cover up any shoddy fussy cutting. And I think I've already inked this. I must have thought about using it somewhere else, I guess. Okay, is there anything we want to stamp on that? Let's look and see. I just wanted to take a peek at the stamp. So nope, there's really not anything. They're all too big for that. So that's okay. You know, you could put a date on that and then put your memories in the back or something. Okay, I like that. I feel like I want something to anchor that a little more. Let's just grab out a book page. And see how that does. I need to have a rolly cart clean day too. Goodness. It's just, you know how it is when you're working and you're just kind of tossing things and not putting them away properly. Eventually, you need to take a minute and get things back in order so you can mess them up again, you know. I'm going to go right about there and just... Yeah, I like that better. Whew, all of a sudden I'm having a warm moment. All sorts of fiery I am. So I do feel very happy though that we got that the other journal done. And this one I just may work on a little at a time. I don't know. I think that's what I might do. Because, yeah, it's... Yep, sure did. I got this all inked. Must have been gonna put it in a pocket or something of that other little book I made with this collection. Okay, and then you about right there-ish. And we'll just get this on there, and we'll have one more thing done in this anyway. You may not have seen the last of this one. We may work on it some more on camera, but it's really just the decorating. The thing I wanted to get on camera for sure was the video of actually constructing the traveler's notebook. But let's see how that looks now. Oh, isn't that so pretty? Yes. Okay. That makes me happy. Makes me happy. I had to check the time. Okay, about 1/4 we need to be done. What I was wondering is on this flip, do we have some of the paper that would be pretty just cut and put on there? Well, let's look at the scraps we have. Because we have scraps from making the cover of this. That's super pretty. This one's the right width though. As we speak, it's the right width. That's what we're gonna do. Might as well use some of the bits, right? Okay, so it's just a slight bit long, so I'm gonna cut it off a little bit. What I'm thinking is, no, I don't think I want to make that a pocket. It's too tight up against the spine, I feel like. So we're just going to use this as decoration. Decoration and stability, so that when it flips out, like this and you go to write on it, it'll have a little more stability to it. Okay, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I think I'm gonna go with that though. Okay. It's hard to know what side of this paper to use because it's so pretty on both sides. That's true of Blue Fern though. It's like, oh my gosh, I just love it. So yeah, you can see this journal's going to take me longer than the ones where I have ephemera all made. It's crazy how that makes the process go so much more quickly. But you know, it's different projects are different that way. Okay, so that's pretty. I don't know, I might want something else on there, but I kind of just like showcasing the paper. And then we've got the patterned paper and then the lace. I love that. Okay, that's real cool. Yay on that. Yay on that. We may have on the other side, see, I need to make a tag for that. Oh, well, look at there. Okay, we're just going to cut off the decorated part to about, I'm going to go more than 6 inches. So that's probably about, ooh, I don't know, 7.5 or something. Oops, that moved. And we have this little guy, can be a journaling card at some point. Okay, so, but this one I want to do in a tag shape. Okay. I was kind of thinking, you know, there's the little, what do you call them? Borders. All that would come to mind was boundaries, and I'm like, no, that's not right. The borders of that are with the journaling card set with that ephemera. I'm wondering about if there'd be one that I could use like as a tab at the top of this or something. Uh-oh, we're just about out of time. That's okay. Let me show you what I'm thinking of. Like this. It's a little bit of that. That could work. See, and there's the other ones. Ooh, look at that one. Well, that's going to take me a while to cut out, but I'm going to do 2 of those and put them as a tab on the top of that. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. This was a great idea, Jen. If this was your idea, or Susan and Ann, I don't know. But to put the ephemera in the journal kit like this, or the little journal pack, or journaling card pack, I think that was just a great idea. Really. Okay, so I have to cut around all those little things. So I'm not going to do that on camera. We're going to call this video. Okay, well, we got the one journal done. I can now file away the ephemera. So we did make some progress. This journal is just going to take me a little bit. That's all. So, of course, you will see it when it's all done. And we may work on it some more. I don't know. So thanks, everybody, so much for watching. Have a grateful day. And we'll just see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.